Is to just make the purpose of this video is to just make some suggestions about how to make better screenshots for properties. The better images we have, the easier it's going to be to sell them. So that I want to just kind of optimize the process a little bit. You'll notice for this property, we've got it's kind of a very small little picture for the main image, and we really need to have something that showcases the property a little bit better. So what I'm doing is just going out to MapRight and pulling up that property, and you can see how beautiful this image is compared to one that we're looking at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to position this so that I can take a nice big screenshot, and I might need to back out a little bit so that I don't capture the edges of the MapRight map. And you can see here, I'll open up the screenshot that I took of this, and I named it main and then dash the title of the property with the APN. So that's the image I took, and so we're going to use that on the site as opposed to just as a comparison. You can see from a marketing perspective the difference, so people can see that property faster and better. Okay, so that's one tip. Another thing that we want to do moving forward is do a Google screenshot, a Google Street View, excuse me. And the way that I do that is just pull up Google Maps and then put in the latitude and the longitude, just like this, with a comma, and it'll bring it'll just pull the property area right up. Okay, you can see there. Now I can go back to MapRight and compare this, and it looks like that dot's coming into right around the end of that property here, but there's not really street access. If I zoom in, I can tell Walker Lane is the area that we've got street access for this, most likely for this property. They're going to drive in this way. That'd be a driveway. What I'm hoping to do is a screenshot of the street view that Google creates for each property when they're available, and many of these are residential, and the ones that are rural don't have them. And this one, the way that you do that is when you go out to Google Maps, I'm going to try to get a screenshot of this, if I can, of the street view. So I'm going to grab this little guy down here in Google Maps view and try to drop him there and see if the Google car that takes pictures has been there. And it doesn't look like it has, right? So you can see here it's saying it can do that. So I'm going to drop that right there, and it's just going to be at the entrance kind of this road that we're going down, and I want to turn it so it's moving towards that area. So you can see I can get, in some cases, get some really beautiful photos, but what you want to try to do is just find the best one nearby here that we can create to give it a perception of how this property looks. I'm going to exclude some of the houses. If there's any junk or stuff around that doesn't look palatable, I would maybe exclude that. But you can see here I can get a neat photo. This is a direct photo of the area, and I would like to have a screenshot of that for each property wherever that's available. And I'll show you the one that I did do for this. And I Google Street View, and then I just give it the name of the property. And then I use Arial, which matches better with our website for the text. So when this goes on the website, it'll be easy to see. The font's good and thick, and it stands out nicely. White is sometimes appropriate too, but I used yellow here. But let's add that to the mix, and then we'll have just one more asset for selling. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.